to these few minutes of meditation that we have together. Let's just each settle into our space where we are. Just find that predictability of stopping, pausing, settling in. And then once you've settled your physical self in, just allow your eyes to gently close. And we close the eyes for these few minutes as just this gesture of telling the world, you can wait just a little while. I'm going to bring my focus to the here and the now without the distractions around me. And while it's not a perfect method, it's just this act of us saying that for these few minutes, we're going to turn inward because we spend so much of our day turned outward. And so as we begin to settle in, eyes gently closed, let's just start to take a few breaths together. Just a slow, steady inhale. And then a slow, complete exhale. Breathing in slowly. And breathing out slowly. Inhaling again. And exhaling. And then just be intentional about those breaths. Just keep the same rhythm. And what you'll start to notice over time is the more you intentionally focus on how you're breathing, the less prone you are to stop breathing in such balanced and calming ways. You start to notice during the day, this is the kind of breath that you're beginning to maintain. It takes a while, it takes practice. But every time we show up here and we do it, the practice gets a little more like our default. So as we've each settled in, I was looking ahead to where we are in the calendar, and in the coming days, in the country of the United States, we will celebrate the 4th of July and all the things that it means in our country. It has different memories and different associations for different people and different families. But the essence of this day is about freedom. And in the coming days, we'll kind of visit that concept of freedom in our time together. But in my world, I don't think that you can separate the idea of freedom from the concept of peace. And so we're going to just spend a few minutes together today, just really focused on the idea of peace. What does it look like in our lives? What does it look like around us? Is it something that we feel is attainable? Or does it feel almost elusive? Just something that we dream about, but we don't really actually experience. And so as you just continue where you are in your spot for these few minutes with your breath coming in and out, I want to assure you, and I want to assure you not from something I have read or something that I've been told. I want to assure you from a place of personal practice that peace is attainable. No matter how broken the world looks, no matter how many things go on in your really close personal life, peace is attainable. It is truly something that you can manifest, no matter what it is that you're going through. And this idea of manifestation, we sometimes think that it's this thing that's saved for these scholars, these sages, these whatever you want to call them. But friends, I will tell you that we each, as just regular people living these regular lives, we have the ability to manifest peace in our lives. I have done that. And I know the times in my life when I've been intentional about it, and I know very clearly the times in my life when I was not. There's this ebb and this flow of activity. There's this ebb and flow of suffering, of joy, of good memories, of painful ones. But there is a way through all of those that we can truly manifest and maintain peace. And so what I'd like us to do is actually practice that for these few minutes. You know, they say that when you repeat a pattern or a habit, you repeat a pattern often enough, it can become a habit after a few times. And I believe that when we say things or we think things often enough, they can become our truth. We've seen that in people's lives with negative thoughts and negative self-talk, those things become someone's truth. But what if we spend these few minutes using this idea of peace to become a habit and a new way of thinking for us? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slowly say some statements about peace. And I would encourage you that either repeat it to yourself where you are. You can say it audibly. You can repeat it in your mind, or if you feel comfortable, you can just let my words hold space for all of us. And we're going to go through this just a few times because, again, I believe that if you say it or you think it often enough, it can become your truth. And so I'm going to phrase it in this idea of may we. I'm borrowing this from the Buddhist practice of the metta meditation of may we be happy and may we be healthy. But I'm going to use that idea again with may we manifest peace. And so just continue to breathe where you are. And again, I'll pause after each statement. You choose to repeat or just let my words hold space for us. May we have peace of mind. May we have peace of self. May we have peace in our family. May we have peace in our relationships. May we have peace between those that are our friends. And may we have peace between those that are not. May we have peace in this universe. And may we have peace in our lives. And then I want to seal those first few words because we'll say them again. I want to seal them with a mantra, with the Sanskrit word for peace, which is Shanti. And so by sealing it with these words, it just makes it a little more grounded in, a little closer to becoming truth. And it goes like this: Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. And so I'm going to say these words again, but I'm going to switch the we to I. And so when I say the I, I'm saying it for me. And then when you repeat that I in your head, or you let my I just hold space in the airwaves between us, it's about you. So let's personalize it just a little more. May I have peace of mind. May I have peace of self. May I have peace in my family. May I have peace in my relationships. May I have peace with my friends. And may I have peace with those who are not. May I have peace in my universe. And may I have peace in my life. Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. And then we're going to just sit here for just the next couple of minutes in the quiet, and then I'm going to say these things one more time. And if you need something to keep your mind right here in this present space so that it doesn't wander, just keep saying to yourself, peace, peace, peace. Maybe you say the Sanskrit word, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Or maybe you just focus on the peace that comes with the inhale and the exhale. But let's just be. And as much as we've said it to manifest it, let's try to be it for just these next couple of minutes. And then we'll say it once more. May we have peace of mind. May we have peace of self. May we have peace in our families. May we have peace in our relationships. May we have peace between our friends. May we have peace between those who are not. May we have peace in our universe. And may we have peace in our lives. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. We deserve peace in our lives. And each time we show up for our meditation practice, each time we pause during our busy, busy day, we can remind ourselves of the fact that we have what it takes within us to manifest peace in our lives. We cannot control the actions of others. We cannot fix these seemingly broken parts of our world. But we can have peace within, which then creates peace in our outlook, which then creates peace in the decisions that we make for ourselves. And then eventually, that peace begins to bubble over and touch the lives of others. Peace is not something that we can manifest externally outside of us. It has to come from us first. That's why the very first line says, may we have peace of mind. And may we have peace of self. And then from there, it begins to impact our homes, our families, our workplaces, our relationships, and ultimately, our world. It is a lifelong practice, but we've started it today. We deserve it, and we have the power to manifest it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.